How's it going, guys? It's your boy Moon back with another weekly football picks. So now we're into week 8 of the NFL season. We are halfway there to the playoffs. So now let's go take a look at last week. Taking a look at week 7. Week 7 does not look good. It looks like a travesty because we got a lot incorrect. Our picks were not good this week. We barely got any correct. We had a tie in the worst improbable ways. But nonetheless, let's go take a look at our record. First up, we've got the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. So this game being in New Orleans, Drew Brees and that Saints defense against Russell Wilson and the 4-1 Seattle Seahawks. So if this game doesn't come down to a field goal and Steven Hauschka doesn't miss the net entirely,
John Ryan to hold. And he misses it. That's impossible.
I think the Seattle Seahawks will be able to win this game. Next up, we've got the Cardinals and the Panthers. So this game being in Carolina, a Fox game, it's an early game. I think that the Cardinals will be able to put the Panthers at 1-6. I think that they're going to be able to do it. I think their defense will be really physical with Cam Newton, as every defense has been able to do it with him, except for the 49ers at this point. Alright guys, so moving on, we've got the Oakland Raiders against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a tough game to call, but I think that Jameis Winston and Mike Evans will be able to get it done. This is my sleeper pick for the week. Alright, moving on, we got the Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. So we've got Alex Smith and the Chiefs versus, this is not even Andrew Luck's team at this point. This is Adam Vinatieri's team. I'm picking them to win 7 field goals. Adam Vinatieri is going to get it done for him. So now we've got the New England Patriots at 6-1 against Rex Ryan and the Bills at 4-3. What a statement it would be for Rex to get the win. I think that since it's in Buffalo and Rex has done it once, I think he can do it again. This is another upset pick. So now we've got the 2 worst teams in football. We've got the Jets and the Browns. So the Jets at 2-5 versus the 0-16 Browns. Oh,
Bruh.
Alright guys, moving on. We got the Jets at 2-5 versus the Browns at 0-7. Alright, I got that one right. So, with the Browns being at 0-7, they have the best potential to go. What was that team that went 0-16? The first time. The Lions. So the Lions at 0-16 back in 2009. I think the Browns are on their way to making history again. To 0-16, the Browns will go. As Ryan Fitzpatrick says that the owner stops believing in you and the GM stops believing in you. All you got is yourself. Well, I believe in them to go get the Browns their 8th loss. They're halfway there. Good for you, Brown. Alright guys, moving on. We've got Matthew Stafford and the Lions going into Houston, Texas to go play Brock Osweiler. The $72 million waste that the Texans put on him. So, seeing how Brock Osweiler wasn't worth $72 million, I think that Matthew Stafford, as well as he's been playing without Calvin Johnson, which is a really big surprise, I think that he's going to find a way to get it done. So now we've got the Chargers and the Broncos. The Chargers stumped the Broncos 2 weeks ago, but now we're playing them again. So we're playing them twice in the last 3 weeks. That's one of the weirdest things about the NFL schedule. I don't got to say much. Phillip Rivers is probably in trouble this week. Moving on, we've got the Packers and the Falcons. This game being in Atlanta, seeing how Matty Ice and Julio Jones have been stumping teams. Not as of late, but how they can stump teams throwing 500 yards against that bad man Aaron Rodgers without Randall Cobb. I just can't see it. It's Atlanta's game. Now the Eagles and the Cowboys. Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott. I think Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott put a statement out there for Carson Wentz. Now the last game, we've got the 5-1 Vikings against the great Jay Cutler and the Chicago Bears. I think that Jay Cutler is going to light up the scoreboard. He's going to put up 70 points. Alright, moving on to the last game of the season. We've got the Vikings and the Bears. This is a pretty no-brainer unless Jay Cutler plays and lights up the scoreboard, which he probably won't. Or if Brian Hoyer pops that shoulder back in and wins them this game. I think this is the Vikings game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what the picks down below. It's your boy Moon signing out. And peace.
then all you have to do is 200 lobs. So it takes 100 to get the Lob City Passer, and then you got to upgrade that to gold, and then you have to do another 100 lobs to get to Hall of Fame Lob City Passer. So as usual, you guys just have to put it on 12 minutes, rookie difficulty. If you don't know